All right, do a little video on this little 1600 we're building for Paul. This is some of the parts that came in. We got the head studs, washers and nuts, the case half nuts, the main stud nuts. We got a gasket kit. Picked up an oil pump cover for you. The other one was bad. We got an oil pump. We got some oil pump sealing nuts. These are these little jobbers. They got the little seal on the bottom of them so the oil pump doesn't leak. Those are handy. Picked up some new sheet metal hardware. That'll come in nice. We got some high rev single springs with some chromoly retainers and hardened keepers. Got you a little camshaft there, a bolt-on cam gear, some cam bolts. We got a HD gland nut with a heavy-duty washer, some double thrust cam bearings. We got the new oil cooler. We got the new case hardware kit, so you can have all the bolts in the motor. I picked you up a pulley. I don't know if you want that. You can text Andrea and let her know you want me to put that on. And then I also picked up an oil sump just in case you want some extra oil capacity. Since we're going with a high volume pump, we're putting a cam in it and the dual carbs and stuff. It's gonna have a little more power. So the extra oil capacity would be a good thing to help keep the motor cool and the oil happy. We got the piston cylinders over here. Gonna get those apart, hone those, and set the piston to wall clearance on them. They are a little tight. Ran into a little issue with the rod bearings. These are the new rod bearings from A&A, and they came in. They're Silverline, so A&A really didn't have anything to do with this. This is a manufacturing issue. But let me see if I can show you what's going on here. So normally, you know, these are blue on the backside, a Silverline bearing. And we got all different colors going on here. We got copper, semi-copper, different finish there. And they're all brand new on the other side. But they're all too big. So you put these in the rod and you end up with the same number as the rod journal. And it leaves zero clearance. So the rod wouldn't turn. I took a set of Silverlines off the shelf, some old ones that I had. And they worked fine. So when I measured the bearing, I put everything back in the rod, took it all apart, and when I measured everything, it had no clearance. So the main bearings are fine. I measured them, and I got this set up. Basically how you do this is you take the micrometer, and you measure your main journal, and then you put that number onto the bore gauge, and then when you drop this into the bearing, it will give you your clearance number. And we're right at three thousandths, which is really good. So that's where we want to be. So the main bearings are perfect. The rod bearings just one of those things. It's a manufacturing thing. That's why we check everything. So that's where we're at with that. The crank, the rods are assembled on the crank. We're gonna get ready to work on the case. I got the lifters notched over there. They're ready to go. I'm waiting on some valve guides to come in for the cylinder heads. So I'm working on the short block. We'll get it all set up, and I'll do a assembly video when I get everything mocked up, measured, and ready to assemble. But that's where we're at on the 1600. We got the gasket kit, of course, too. Got the exhaust system. We got the carburetors. So everything's looking really good. I got the case cleaned up, and the cylinder heads are soaking. They were a little dirty, so don't think this one got the oil changed much, but I'm sure they'll treat it nicer now. So apparently this is a car that they've had for a while, so it's always cool to work on those. They're in the process of restoring the car, and I guess they wanted to nail the motor down and get that squared away, so that's what we're going to do. Hopefully within the next week or two we can do a fire up video, and this thing should be running pretty sweet. So till the next one, hope everybody's doing good. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next video.